Many of the rest of you have been taken out of your comfort zone and becoming an activist, but... Okay, is that better? Okay. Mary and company, I cannot thank you enough for bringing this amazing group of people together. Many of these wonderful people are our new family. See a lot of familiar faces. Without your support, we would not be where we are in our fight. Being part of a fourth-generation farming family, I can clearly state that the family farmers we know are stewards of the land. If our soil and water are bad, it is of no use to the farmer. My name is Rhonda. I am a wife, a devoted member of a really special family, a business owner, a founder of Protectwood County and its neighbors, a member of Roman Saratoga Friendly, Sustain Rural Wisconsin Network, Wisconsin Ag Council for the Humane Society of the United States, and a few more environmentally conscientious groups that I knew nothing about 41 months ago. We were living our dream and had never heard the term CAFO. Shocking. It's become a 7-day-a-week fight to preserve our water, air, quality of life, and property values, among other things. The battle is consuming. I will never be the person I was before CAFO became a familiar term. I've lost my peace of mind and working very hard to get it back along with the rest of you, I'm sure. Water knows no town, county, or state boundaries. We must all share the water. This fact became painfully clear on Thursday, June 6th, 2012. Like bombs simultaneously dropped in the newspaper, our mailboxes, television, and binders delivered to our town clerk's home. A courtesy, just letting our town board know that the Wasaki family of companies were taking over 12 square miles of our forested recreational land in our community to grow crops. They'd be drilling 49 high-capacity wells that would draw 48 million gallons of water per day. Imagine that? That's nearly 5 times the amount of water drawn by the entire city of Waukesha in a day, or 7.3 billion gallons per year, and bringing along with their wells 6,130 animal units. Who would ever think that a cow should be considered an animal unit? This all to complete Waisaki's full circle farming dream and provide for their 3rd and 4th generation. What about our families? What legacy do we leave behind for them when our water is no longer drinkable?
I know. What is going to happen?
Not to be political, but this occurred the day after Scott Walker's recall election victory was announced. Oh, and to add a little more stink to this story, their intent is to irrigate 55 million gallons of liquid manure through center pivot irrigation systems and spread 25,000 tons of solid manure on our sandy soil. Oh, and did I mention they declared they were going to be good neighbors? Are you kidding me? The USGS states the sandy soils of Saratoga are the worst place to farm or site a livestock operation. Over my dead body is this going to happen? I thought that there had been a mistake when they realized the susceptibility of our water because the sandy I thought there was a mistake and they would withdraw their application for permit when they realized how permeable our soils were. Wow, was I naive? They don't go away. My first conversation with the DNR on June 7th, 2012 was eye-opening. Learning the DNR was the CAFO permitting authority, but they are unable to deny a permit. Conditions can be put on certain aspects of the permit, but they could not say no. As a permitted professional, I have never been guaranteed a permit for anything without compliance and testing. How does this work in this self-regulated and self-reporting CAFO industry? It just doesn't. I was told to look close to home with research for our environmental impact study that we were lucky enough to attain, but it sounds like that's not going to happen for those that follow. We turned our attention to the Central Sands Dairy CAFO just across the Wisconsin River. Same sandy soil, same owner that applied to site a CAFO in our community. Perfect. Well, the studies show private wells with nitrate levels in the 40s, far exceeding the state standard for health, which is 10 milligrams per liter. Phosphorus levels filtering at 200 into the Wisconsin River because the sandy soil is so heavily loaded. A monitoring well only contaminated by their own manure irrigation, registering at 77 milligrams per liter. Families have been forced out of their homes because of bad farming practices, such as their homes being sprayed with liquid manure, if you can imagine. 2015 brought Central Sands Dairy a notice of non-compliance and a notice of violation, along with a citation and fine for a violation of the Migratory Bird Act of 1918. This is not my idea of good neighbors. It is clear to me that we must support our family farmers and find a way to level the playing field with fair prices and proportional subsidies. It is clear we must change laws and administrative codes to also protect the general public. We must protect our water. Local control. Local control.